Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Piano Keys. In this video, I'm going to show you how to play the song Careless Whisper by George Michael. I'm going to show you different levels. So if you're more of a beginner, you'll be great. If you're more advanced, you'll be great. Somewhere in between, you're awesome. Okay, so welcome to the Piano Keys. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Marina, and I'm your best piano playing friend. I create tools you can use to reach your piano goals without years of struggle. All right, so let's take a look at who's here live. Of course, this will be recorded and available on my channel after the live stream, so you don't have to worry about getting everything learned right now. Just kind of keep up so that you understand what's going on and you can ask questions, and then you can come back later and really dive in. All right, let's see who's here. Hi, Krasko, how are you? Hi, Stanley. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Diane. Oh my goodness. Hi, Dirk. Who else? Hi, Anna. Hi, Sarveen. Can y'all hear me okay? Here's my piano sound. Ooh, I just realized this is like gonna be moving the thing. Okay, that's better. All right, can everybody hear? And Diane, you're still waiting? How come can you not see me? I hope you can see me. All right, so Careless Whisper is a really old song from the 1980s, but it seems to have like a really long shelf life because it's a really good song. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh, everything's okay? Awesome. So I'm so happy to be here. What a nice Saturday to hang out with you. Awesome. So basically, this song has only 4 chords. That's it. The entire song is 4 chords over and over. So once you learn those 4 chords, whether you're singing along, you know, if you're playing and singing, or you're working out the melody, you're all set with like what chords are coming up. They're always in the same order. So that makes it kind of easy to play. One thing I did want to mention is I know that when you're like thinking about learning songs, it can feel a little bit overwhelming because there are so many good songs that I'm sure you want to play. But, ooh, what's going on? Hold on. YouTube is telling me there's a problem. Open widget. Not enough to maintain smooth streaming. Okay, well, I hope that you guys can still see me. I'm trying a new setup today. I hope it works. I'm using a different camera. Streaming status poor. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully it'll come back. How do I make it better? Sorry, guys. Serious. I may need to like turn off this one camera and turn on another one. I'm still okay, good to know. All right, so I'm using my Android phone as my webcam because my webcam is so bad. Even though the computer's good, it's like really grainy and green. I can't fix the color on it. So I thought, okay, well, how can I use my Android? And okay, there is some slight noise. Okay. Is the noise like in the microphone? Maybe if I turn it down a little bit. All right. I wish I had an audio engineer to help me out here. Hey, Regina, thank you. All right. So as I was saying, it can get overwhelming to think about all the songs that you want to learn. But the really great news is this. Once you have a good understanding of chords, okay, not only like, sometimes I see people saying, oh, get this free chord book. A chord book is really great for like, a book that just lists all the chords. It's great if you are having an issue and you just need to figure something out. But to me, it's not really it's not of practical use. Because the only way that you're really going to get good at chords is to actually play them and understand what you're doing, not by looking through a book and saying, oh, a C chord is this. Well, great, but how does that help you play a song? It really doesn't. So what you want to do instead is figure out how chords are made so that you don't have to memorize all these chords. You can memorize just the templates for each chord. and then figure out the particular chord. What I mean is, like in my chord book, I don't know if I linked it below, but I will if you haven't seen it yet. It's a really inexpensive book, but it shows you how to build chords. So basically, if you understand that a major chord is made up, I'm talking about triads here, is made up of 3 notes, and they're called the root, the third, and the fifth. And the root and the third and the fifth have a certain distance between them that identifies this as a major chord. Once you understand that, you can make that same chord wherever, it doesn't matter, right? Because you understand the template, as opposed to trying to memorize what is an E major chord, E, G sharp, E, what is an A major, does that make sense? So the shortcut, if there is one, is to memorize or understand or put like a cheat sheet in front of you of the templates of each kind of chord, and then start building them. And eventually what happens is you just tell your hand, hey, play this chord, and it'll figure it out. Okay, I'm going to take a break and see if there's any questions. So if you have, hi Eric, so hi Irish Musico, tenor, I still don't know how to say that, Tenerife? I don't know. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I'll glance down from time to time and look. But so once you understand how chords are put together, you'll also notice that the same chords come up in song after song. So like if you understand how to make a D minor 7, for example, the next time there's a D minor 7 chord in another song, you don't have to learn it all over again. You just like plug in your knowledge, your information that you've already acquired, you put it in there. So, and then what you'll also notice is that not only are there the same chords, basically there's not that many chords that are used in songs, major, minor, that sort of thing, sometimes diminished, rarely augmented though, and then sevenths of those chords. But once you understand that the same chords are used in a whole bunch of songs, you'll also see that the same chord progressions are used in different songs. So a chord progression is basically like the series of chords. For example, C major, what did I say? G major, A minor, E minor, F major. You'll see like a lot of things that sound good to our ear are used over and over in different songs. So I just want to give you that heads up that even though there might be maybe hundreds of songs you want to play, it gets easier and easier with each song that you learn. So you don't have to worry about making a song perfect. Get it good enough and start learning a new song while you work on the old song, okay? Otherwise, it gets a little bit frustrating, like, I still can't play this song well. Oh, well, guess piano's not for me. That's not true at all. Okay, you want to work smart. Alrighty. Tenerife. Thank you so much, Irish Musico. Now, with that said, let's get to the song, Careless Whisper. So the 4 chords in this song are basically D minor 7. Hi, Elvis. Elvis came in here, my little dog. He thinks I'm talking to him. Hi, baby. So D minor 7. Basically, D minor 7 chord is a D minor triad plus a minor 7th interval. Okay, so an interval is a distance between 2 notes. So a minor 7th interval is a whole step smaller than an octave. So we've got the D minor 7. Then we've got the G minor 7. This thing is still bumping in. Oh, I see why it is. Okay, give me 1 second. There we go. That's better. Okay. So we've got the D minor 7, we've got the G minor 7. So we've got G minor triad plus a minor 7th interval. That's the first 2 chords of the song, repeated over and over later on. So don't worry, we'll get to this, but just want to show you how it fits in. So this is the D minor 7, then the G minor 7. That's just a passing tone. We'll talk about it. Then we've just got a B flat major chord. That's it. Then an A minor 7. A minor 7. So D minor 7, G minor 7, B flat major. Look at this. I want to show you something. The G minor 7, the top 3 notes are a B flat major triad. So you've already played it. That's the next chord. And then A minor 7. The song is in the key of D minor. So D minor shares the same key signature as F major. They are relatives of one another. So F major has a B flat. That means that in D minor, we will have a B flat. We'll have other notes too, but mostly we'll have all the white keys and a B flat, no B natural, unless we're sliding into something. We might have a C sharp, because there are 3 forms of the minor scale. I'm not going to get into minor scales here. I have videos. If you go on my channel and search minor scale, you'll be able to find. So we're going to have B flats in this song. All right, Stanley, what are you laughing about? Okay, so the first chord, D minor, you can practice it with your left hand. Then G minor. Now, before we go to the B flat major, we're just walking to it. Instead of hopping to it, we're walking to it by using the A and then B flat. And then A minor 7. So what I would do if I were learning the song brand new, I would just practice going around that chord sequence, that chord progression. So D minor, G minor, walk it up, and we already know this B flat major chord, you've already played it as part of the G minor 7, and then A minor 7. Make sense? All right, so what you could do is also sing this part, da 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 da. Okay, so you get down, ba da 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 da, ba da 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 da. It's low for me, but da da dum, da 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 da. Oh, I can't sing that low. Da 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 da. Okay, just to kind of figure out where it is. Now, talking about the right hand, that sax solo, that sax intro. Just the same 4 notes 2 times. E, D, A, F, E, D, A, F. And that happens with the G minor 7 chord. Sorry, D minor 7 chord. I'll show you the easy version and also like the more sophisticated version in a second. Just want you to know, first you have to understand what you're playing and then you can like interpret it, okay? Let me know if there's any questions. Nobody's saying anything, so I'm wondering if you all can still hear me. Okay. Now, look at this, what we did here. It's a pattern we're going to use. And remember, I love patterns in music. That's another shortcut, learning to spot patterns instead of learning one note at a time. If you look at this pattern, it's descending, meaning it's going to the left, going down on the piano. And it's 4 notes. Starts on the 9th of the chord, but you don't have to worry about that. You can just say it starts on the E. Goes down a whole step. Okay? Then, if you think about the D minor 7 chord, we're playing the 5th and the 3rd. So we start on E, go down a whole step, play the 5th and the 3rd. We're going to do the same thing on the next chord. We start on C, we go down a whole step. Now here, did I say it right? Yeah, I did. In this case, we're going 7th, 5th. But the relationships, do you see that? So basically, you go down a whole step, you go down 1, 2, 2.5 steps, and then 2 whole steps. You do the same thing here. You go down a whole step, 1, 2, 2.5 steps, 1, 2, 2 whole steps. So basically it's the same thing. You can practice that. In this last one, we just leave out the bottom note. Ba da 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 dum. Ba da da dum, ba da dum. Don't finish it off. Then the left hand plays its walking note. You don't have to do it, but I like it. Hey, does that look familiar? In this case, it's a little bit different. We go down a half step. It's still descending. It's still 4 notes. So from here we go 1, 2 steps, 1.5 steps. So it's slightly altered in terms of the distances between the notes, but it's still a descending 4-note pattern. Just one time. And go there. So far, we know this. Okay, now comes a scale. You can do it lots of ways. I'm going to show you the most simple way. You're going to start on A, which is the same note as the name of the chord. Remember, we have B flat in the scale. You play the B flat, then you just keep going up on all the white keys. Easy, right? And that's it. That's the entire intro. You play it again. Walk. Start that scale on A. Make your B flat, and then go all the white keys. Make sense? Let me know if you're with me. And then I'm going to show you ways to play it that are for easier or more advanced or whatever. So let's have some comments. Let me know you're here. This is not TV. You get to talk back to me. Hey Miguel, can you please make that request underneath the video after it's already been posted? Because I don't know if I'll see these comments later. Thanks. Anybody here? I'll play it while you guys let me know that you're here, because if you're